Alright, now let's go. Speaking, talking about sport events. Ask your partner these questions about each photo. So we have 3 questions here. Did you watch a sporting event? Do you like to do this sport in your spare time? And is this sport popular in your country where you live, or in your country or where you live? Okay. Now, ask your partner now and answer all of them. Make sure that each one of you can answer all of the 3 questions here for all of the pictures there. Yeah. All right, go. And try to speak loud and clear, guys. Loud and clear. Yes. Yes. Which? C. C. Yeah, maybe Olympics. I think Olympics, but we don't know exactly what. I don't know what she's doing. Yeah, normally at the beginning of some kind of Olympics games, so we normally have a man or woman doing that, but I don't know exactly the type of sport she is about to do there. We don't care. Just come up with anything, okay? And D, what's that? Racing or something? Yeah, maybe baseball or something. I don't know either. Okay, just talk. Think about any kind of sport and then just talk. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I for example, something like World Cup, right? World Cup. Yeah, football. So did you watch this sporting event? You can say yes, I watched it like in 1998 or in 2002 or something like that. Okay, 2022, something like that. I don't know. And then do you like to do this sport in your spare time? Yes or no? Why? Something like that. And is this sport popular in your country?
we usually do every year this month and put it on the national
Okay, Tự and Minh, you go first. Tell me. Show them.
Did you watch this sporting event?
In my opinion, I don't watch the sport event. I watch another type of sport event. So, but really, I will watch the sport event with my parents or my friends to collaboration with their emotion to bring up the mood that the whole party they have. So
You don't understand the question, right? You need to talk about each and every photo, not just all of them at once. You understand? So that means you, both of you don't really understand the question. That's why you could do that so quickly. That's the reason.
cái này con không có xem được cái nào trong cái đó em.
Yes. So you still need to discuss, and also how about I don't know, anything of them, like you need to watch or you don't watch, and you explain why. You cannot just jump in and say, oh, I don't watch, so nothing to say. You want to get 0 in your exam, right?
Yeah.
So even if you have never watched any of these sporting events, at least you have to say something. You cannot just say, well, I don't watch it because of this and that, and done. And you finish all 5 done within 1 minute. It doesn't work. All right. Quỳnh Hương and Tố Yên, go. Your team. Anything you choose. So, yeah, you can. So, again, you cannot just answer like that. It doesn't work. You will get 0 because of that. You don't want to pay like around 5 million VNT just to get a 0 in your speaking test, right? So, what should you do in case you have never watched any of these sports events, or you don't like it or whatever? You still have to say something, right? You said, well, I have never watched any football or World Cup events before. Why is that? Because I'm a girl and I don't really like it. For me, football is so boring. I'm not a fan of just sitting in front of the TV and watching like some guys running around with only one ball and trying to do this and do that. You know, you have to say something about that. And the same case for tennis or for all of the other sports. And at least you have to say something. You're gonna jump in right in and, oh, I have never watched. Done. Okay, now Quỳnh Hương, how about you? Show us what you got.
I have watched this sporting event before, but I have just watched once or 2 times.
Mm.
In the past, my father is one of the big fan of the World Cup games,
Yeah.
so he's often stayed late to watch. So I stayed with him, and I at that time I really interesting in that game because I always ask my parents about my father about the rules and what was his favorite football players, and he answered everything for me, so it's
Yeah. So at least something like that. Now number 2. Something like, do you like to do this sport in your spare time? Yes?
no, I don't often do the sport because I think this sport is suitable for boys and men. I often spend more time to study and do something I like, not football.
Okay. Now, is this sport popular in your country?
Yes, I think football is one of the
Okay, thank you. Very good. So that's about football, right? Now I want to hear something else. Tennis. All right. Ngọc Anh and Thiên Nga, go. Yeah, it's very good. You only love football, right? And you don't care much about tennis. That's why I want to hear your answer about tennis. You cannot just jump in and, oh, I never watch. I don't like tennis, so that's why I never watch it. Done. 0.
Did you watch this sporting event? I think I never watched this sporting event before, but recently my dad watched like a tennis match on TV, and when I come nearby, I just sat down and watched with him, but I was found out that it had never like it very boring and it not interest me a lot.
Go on. Ask more. Next question.
Do you like to do this sport in your spare time? I think no, because I think tennis is the sport for like rich people, because the machine and the tool is very expensive, and I would love to spend my spare time to do some other my stuff, like study or hang out with my friends or surfing on the internet more than playing this sport.
Okay, yes. Makes sense. Go on.
Is this sport popular in your countries where you live? I think in my country this sport is like very kind of popular, but not because there's a rare amount of people who play it, and I think it's kind of easy to play, but like the thing to play is very expensive, and not many people can afford to buy it.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Now, I don't know. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Ngọc Anh, choose. Maybe E or D. I think I don't know, baseball or something. Yeah, some types of sports are not very popular in our country. That's why we cannot recognize. It's very normal. I think E is something like ice hockey or something. We don't play it here in Vietnam, but that's why I want to hear it. We don't have it in Vietnam, so what? At least you have to say something, right? Okay. Ngọc Anh, tell me about that. Yeah, we just say something. No, just E, ice hockey. Say something about it.
Maybe I not watch this sporting event, but sometimes I have seen my brother has time to be and watch this sport in another countries. Maybe I think it's in America, and I see it's really difficult to play, and maybe very dangerous for people who play this. Do you like to do this sport in your spare time? I think no, I don't like to do this sport. Because sports in my country maybe it don't have that sport to play. And then I think it's
Okay.
Is this sport popular in the country where you live? I live in Vietnam, so I see that sport is not famous in my country, and maybe have some people like and watch it, not a lot.
It's alright, but if you want to say more, how can you do that? How can you do this? Just answer number 3. Is this sport popular in your country? How can you answer this?
I think based on the geography and the areas in Vietnam, it's not suitable to play this sport because this sport is need snow yard to like skate on and to control like this as a ball in the football. So maybe in Vietnam it's not popular than another country, but I think when we have a chance to play this sport, I think we need to improve the geography, like
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's quite alright. Yeah. So guys, you must always be ready for some kind of difficult questions. So sometimes questions you are very familiar with, while you are not familiar with some others, right? Because if they ask you something like this, and you have never seen that before, or you don't know what it is, at least you have to say something about it, right? Okay, learn to discuss or to say something about whatever, because in IELTS they can ask you whatever they like. Okay. So that's the main purpose. They want to see how you react to that, how you deal with those difficult questions. It's very normal. For example, if, of course, ice hockey is it's not popular at all in our country, right? Why? Because our country is a tropical country. It's so hot here. We don't even see snow. How can we play this? Okay, that's impossible. Also, or even I think that in some kind of amusement area, or some kind of if we have, do we have it in Đầm Sen or somewhere? Do we have it? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Probably we have it in somewhere, right? Maybe I don't know, like Đầm Sen or no, not Suối Tiên, right? Suối Tiên doesn't have it. Yeah. Okay. So we can say, well, we don't have it here, or it's not very popular. Why? Because it's really hard to get the right condition to play only these things, and especially when people grow up in a very hot country like this. What we like, we only like some kind of sport like what, I don't know, maybe football, or maybe we don't even like basketball or something. Right? No baseball, no basketball, only football. What else? Maybe badminton, right? Yeah. So we like some of them. Maybe badminton or tennis, and maybe table tennis. Okay, but not something here, because due to geography, like you said. Okay. Yeah. At least you say something about it. Okay, now guys, let's move on to the next one. Exercise 10. Listen to how the words in both in these sentences are stressed. Okay, listen. And let's see. Seventeen.
1. I think that rowing is a great sport if you want to stay fit and healthy.
2.
I often enjoy tennis as it is very competitive, and I like to beat my friends.
Okay. Let's listen again.
Track 17. 1.
I think that rowing is a great sport if you want to stay fit and healthy.
2.
I often enjoy tennis as it is very competitive and I like to beat my friends.
Okay. You can read the tip on the right side. Tự read that.
Individual syllables can be strapped in English words. English speakers also strap the content words in a sentence and leave the function words like the, of,
etc.
unstressed.
Yes. So actually, we just kind of we stress some important words, keywords. Okay. When we and anytime we stress somewhere, we mean okay that kind of information is important. And the rest normally we don't stress on some kind of articles like the and something because they are not keywords. Okay. Of or something that so that's why we don't say of, we say of, like that. Okay. Now please practice with your friends quickly, fast, and stress the right words.
I think rowing is a great sport if you want to stay fit and healthy.
Stress the right words, guys. Stress the right words. Yeah.
I often enjoy tennis as it's very competitive and I like to beat my friends. I think that rowing is a great sport if you want to stay fit and healthy. I often enjoy tennis as it's very competitive and I like to beat my friends.
What the hell is that? Go.
I think that
Don't make it so hard. Keep it simple. You just stress the right words. What are you doing?
I think that rowing is a great sport if you want to stay fit and healthy. I often enjoy tennis as it is very competitive and I like to beat my friends.
Yes. It's terrible. You don't need to do that. Okay, now, okay, listen again. And then Vân Hương, you tell me, yeah?
Track 17. 1.
I think that rowing is a great sport if you want to stay fit and healthy.
Vân Hương. Okay, just try to translate it more. I think that rowing is a great sport. You see, every time we want to say something important, just see, rowing is a great sport. Okay, if you want to stay fit and healthy. Okay, and something like not important like and to or something, you just unstressed all of those words. Got it? Now, TOEIC number 2.
2.
I often enjoy tennis as it is very competitive and I like to beat my friends.
Okay. Yeah, kind of a little bit better than normal, but need to practice more. Okay. Ngọc Anh. Go. 2.
I often enjoy tennis as it is very competitive and I like to beat my friends.
Okay. Thiên Nga.
I think that rowing is a great sport if you want to stay fit and healthy.
Okay, it's fine. Now let's move on to exercise 11. Listen and underline the stress words in these sentences. Let's do it.
Track 18. 1.
Ryan Giggs was a famous player for Manchester United. He played hundreds of games.
2.
At London 2012, the United States was top of the medals table, followed by China, then Great Britain, and Northern Ireland.
3.
Last weekend, I was going to go to the gym, but I decided not to bother.
4.
Michael Jordan is the #1 all-time point scorer in the NBA playoffs, although LeBron James is catching up.
5.
I ran in the London Marathon last year. I thought I was never going to make it to the end.
Okay, let's listen again one more time.
Track 18. 1.
Ryan Giggs was a famous player for Manchester United. He played hundreds of games.
2.
At London 2012, the United States was top of the medals table, followed by China, then Great Britain, and Northern Ireland.
3.
Last weekend, I was going to go to the gym, but I decided not to bother.
4.
Michael Jordan is the #1 all-time point scorer in the NBA playoffs, although LeBron James is catching up.
5.
I ran in the London Marathon last year. I thought I was never going to make it to the end.
Okay. So number 1, what should we underline or what should we stress here? Ryan Giggs. Which one should we underline? Not both of them, because normally you cannot stress so many words at the same time like that. Okay, we consider Ryan Giggs was a famous player. You know, you so crazy. Okay, so Ryan Giggs. Which one is more important? No, Giggs, because the family name is more important than the first name, of course. So Giggs, yeah, not like in Vietnam. In Vietnam it's different, right? But in the other country, the family name is more important. So Ryan Giggs, Giggs. What else? Famous. Yeah, was a famous. They want to stress that, to say that, oh, this player is very famous. So we stress that. What else? United. Yeah, Manchester United. And hundreds. Yes, he played hundreds of games. Hundreds. So not only 1 or 2, but hundreds of them. Yeah. So guys, actually, the more you practice, you will see. Normally, you will recognize by yourself how and when to stress. Normally, some important thing you want to stress, and you want to say to people, "Hey, this is important." Okay. Now, next one, number 2. 2012. That's what they stress. That London 2012. What else? States. Yeah, States. The United States of America. What else? Tower medals. Yeah, medals. Table followed by which one? China. So we need to stress China because the name of the country. And then, yeah, Great Britain. Yeah, you can underline it Britain. Yeah, Great Britain. What else? Non-island. Island. We need to stress that. Island. Non-island. Okay, now next one, number 3. Weekend. Yeah. Last weekend. What else? Was. Yeah, it was. So we try to say, emphasize that it's in the past. I was. Yeah, decided, but before decided, gym. Yes, go to the gym, and then decided. Okay. Not to bother. Border, okay? Border. Now Michael Jordan again. Which one should we underline here? Jordan, yes, the family name. The family name, okay? And is the here we want to stress this one is he's famous for this, number 1 all-time point scorer, okay? Number 1 all-time point scorer. Do you know this player? This basketball player? No? Yeah, very easy. You just type this name on YouTube and you will see him. Very famous. Okay, in the NBA playoffs. Okay, you underline playoffs. And then we have LeBron James. Of course, we underline James, right? That's a family name. What else? Up. Yeah. Up. Okay. And then number 5. Ran. Yeah, New York Marathon. And year. Just like last weekend. So here we have last year. We underline year, not last. And then never, right? So it was never going to make it to the end. Okay? Now listen again and practice, okay? Listen again.
Track 18. 1.
Ryan Giggs was a famous player for Manchester United. He played hundreds of games.
2.
At London 2012, the United States was top of the medals table, followed by China, then Great Britain, and Northern Ireland.
3.
Last weekend, I was going to go to the gym, but I decided not to bother.
4.
Michael Jordan is the number 1 all-time point scorer in the NBA playoffs, although LeBron James is catching up.
5.
I ran in the London Marathon last year. I thought I was never going to make it to the end.
Okay. Now please practice. Go with your partner.
Ryan Giggs was a famous player for Advanedu. He played hundreds of games at London training college. The United States was top of the medals table, followed by China, then Great Britain, and Northern Ireland. Last weekend, I was going to go to the gym, but I decided not to bother. Michael Jordan is the number 1 all-time point scorer in the NBA playoffs. Although LeBron James is catching up. I ran in the London Marathon last year. I thought I was never going to make it to the end.
Ryan Giggs was a famous player of Manchester United. He played hundreds of games at London 2012. The United States was the top of the medal table, followed by China, then Great Britain, then Northern Ireland. Last week I was going to the gym, but I decided not to bother. Michael Jordan is the number 1 all-time point scorer in the NBA playoffs, although LeBron James is catching up. I ran in the London Marathon last year. I thought I was never going to make it to the end.
Okay, Quỳnh Hương, number 1, go.
Ryan Giggs is a famous player for Manchester United. He played hundreds of games.
Yeah. Tố Yên, number 2.
Advanedu English, the United States of America was top of the medals table, followed by China, then Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Last weekend, I was going to go to the gym, but I decided not to bother. Michael Jordan is the number 1 all-time point scorer in the NBA playoffs. Although LeBron James is catching up.
I ran in the London Marathon last year. I thought I was never going to make it to the end.
Ryan Giggs was the famous player of Manchester United. He played hundreds of games.
Alright, now let's move on to the next one. Exercise 12. You can use intonation to show your feelings about a topic. Read these sentences and decide if they are positive or negative in tone. My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing. So you think it is positive or negative in tone?
Positive.
Positive, right? Okay, now read that and tell me. Okay. Now tell me, so number 1 is positive, right? Number 2?
Positive.
What? Number 2 is positive? Negative, right?
Yes.
I wish there were more something like that. So negative. Number 3, negative. Number 4, positive. Guys, of course, when you say something positive, then how can you show that? In tone, how can you show that? You stress and then what?
Tone goes up.
Yes, you raise your voice a little. You go up. Yes, oh, I love it, right? And then when something negative, then it go down a little. Like you sound like you feel pity about that. You understand? You cannot say it's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. You cannot do that, right? So, for example, like my favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing. You say, oh, they have some kind of arrows here. You say that? My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing. That's how you say it. And number 2, I like swimming, but I wish there were more places to swim where I live. You know, it sounds a little, you know, you feel upset a little, you know. You feel pity a little, like that. But here exercise 13. Now they will teach you about that. Okay, we do that and you will recognize it. Okay, listen to the recording. The first time you hear the sentences, you will hear flat. Flat, I mean no intonation. I mean they say normally many students they do that. My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing. I like swimming, but I wish there were no more places to swim where I live. I always like fishing, but I don't have time to do it anymore. You know, like flat, no intonation, it sounds boring, right? Now, the second time you hear them, the speaker will use correct intonation. Mark the changes in intonation with an up arrow, okay? If it rises, or a down arrow if it falls. For example, number 1, my favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing, okay? You have to do the same. Now listen to that and show me what you got.
Track 19. 1.
My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing. My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing.
See?
2.
I like swimming, but I wish there were more places to swim where I live. I like swimming, but I wish there were more places to swim where I live.
3.
I've always liked fishing, but I don't have time to do it anymore. I've always liked fishing, but I don't have time to do it anymore.
4.
I'm really excited about all the new video games that will come out soon. I can't wait. I'm really excited about all the new video games that will come out soon. I can't wait.
See? See that? Yes, that makes a lot of difference, right? Now, so number one, they showed to you already, right? My favorite sport is hockey. Now, let's listen one by one, yeah?
Track 19. 1.
My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing. My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Now, flat, no intonation.
2.
I like swimming, but I wish there were more places to swim where I live.
Okay, now tell me. Next.
I like swimming.
Okay. I like swimming, so what should we, where should we go up here? Like, right? I like, so go up. And then, but swimming, go down a little at the end, right? Ming. We don't say, I like swimming, that's crazy. I like swimming, you need to go down there, okay? Ming at the end. And then, go on.
But I wish there were more places to swim where I live.
Okay, so which one should we go down a little? I wish sounds kind of disappointed, okay? I wish. Wish, and then more. I wish there were more places to swim where I live. Okay, so we go down a little, we show that we feel disappointed, we feel upset, or we feel pity about it, okay? Wish, more, go down, and swim, go down, and leave, also go down. Swim, go down, and leave, also go down. Yeah? Now number 3.
3.
I've always liked fishing, but I don't have time to do it anymore.
Okay, now let's hear it.
I've always liked fishing.
Okay, so what should we do here? Always, right? Always. What else? Light, right? Always light. Fishing, you go down, right? At the end of that, now we start something kind of negative here, but I don't have time to do it anymore, right? So what should we underline here? Don't, yeah, don't. So go down there, don't have time to do, okay, do it anymore. I don't have time to do it anymore. To show we are very disappointed about that. Okay? Now next one.
But I don't have time to do it anymore.
4.
I'm really excited about all the new video games that will come out soon. I can't wait. I'm really excited about all the new video games that will come out.
Okay, so what should we underline here at first? Yeah, really excited, right? I'm really excited. Remember, all the time when you say you're excited about something, you must go up. I'm really excited about all the new video games, okay? All new video, so go up, video. Really excited, go up. Video, go up. And that will come out soon. Now, next.
Out soon. I can't wait.
What? Yeah, I can't wait. So can't wait. Go up, both of them. Yeah. All right, now listen again one by one, and then you need to practice exactly the same.
Track 19. 1.
My favourite sport is hockey. It's amazing. My favourite sport is hockey. It's amazing.
Okay.
2.
I like swimming, but I wish there were more places to swim where I live. I like swimming, but I wish there were more places to swim where I live.
3.
I've always liked fishing, but I don't have time to do it anymore. I've always liked fishing, but I don't have time to do it anymore.
4.
I'm really excited about all the new video games that will come out soon. I can't wait. I'm really excited about all the new video games that will come out soon. I can't wait.
Okay. Now, practice with your friends. Now, go.
My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing. I like swimming, but I wish there was more place to swim where I live. I always feel like fishing, but I don't have time to do it anymore. I'm really excited about all the new video games that will come out soon, and I can't wait.
My favorite sport is hockey. It's amazing. I like swimming, but I wish there were more places to swim where I live. I've always liked fishing, but I don't have time to do it anymore. I'm really excited about all the new video games that will come out soon. I can't wait.
Okay, not bad. All right, guys, just take a short break.
kiểm tra cái lại có một cái hình như cô chưa nói nữa cái đó thì Bộ Giáo dục đâu có cho thi cái đó đâu, thì đâu có gì tôi ra làm gì hết, không như có thêm cái năng lượng gì hết chứ không có em đang cầm trên đầu làm sao.
Alright, let's continue. Exercise 14. Write 3 sentences about the sport you like or do not like doing or playing. With a partner, say each sentence out loud twice. First with flat, no intonation, and then with rising and falling intonation. Sports I like playing and sports I don't like playing. Go, do it. Okay? So in total, you need to write 6 sentences, and then you tell your friends with both types of intonation, with no intonation and with rising and falling intonation. Do it. Finished, guys? Yes? Okay, now do it with your friends. All 6 sentences, okay? Go.
I like to play football.
What are you doing? That's not, yeah, I know, but you need to come up with some kind of better sentences. You cannot just say, I like playing football, I don't like playing football. It's really boring. You have to say something more, okay? Add something more to that. Like, I love playing football, something, and I often watch this and that, I do this and that, like that. This IELTS, remember? Not starters, movers, flyers. What are you doing? Go. Write more. Đặt câu cho hay lên các bạn. Câu văn gì cục ngỗng vậy? Go. Yes. You have 6 in total. Rồi. Rồi. Yeah, how is this? Stop, guys, stop, right there. Các bạn đọc đây, các bạn không hiểu mà. Người ta kêu các bạn viết gì đi? 3 sentences about a sport you like and do not like. Ok? Người ta để 1, 2, 3 luôn, các bạn viết 3 câu về sport bạn thích, viết 3 câu về sport bạn không thích. Bạn này viết 1 câu hả? Còn cái này viết tên cái sport hay hả? Không thể viết thành câu văn luôn hả? Bạn hoặc là bạn văn kiểu đó hả? Đâu mấy bạn kia đâu? Đâu bạn nãy có đủ 3 câu? Yes, no? Yes? Ok, very good. Các bạn học sinh một chút xíu bạn mới tiến bộ với bạn học cái kiểu gì hả? Quen? Rồi. Rồi. What? How can you see this? Sao không biết cho tập hay cái gì, biết như vậy làm sao mà thấy? Còn này được I like playing football, I don't like playing football. Trời ơi, còn này còn không thể viết ra luôn, thôi quá, bỏ tay. Minh, mẹ mới hỏi thầy cái là tình hình học tập sao nha. Thầy nói là nó tiếp thu được, mà mẹ nói là nó tiếp thu được mà nó lười thầy ơi. Hiểu cách nào thầy nói thầy bỏ tay. Các bạn lười hay siêng đó là tự bản thân cá nhân mỗi người nha. Ok? Thầy không có cách nào để làm từ một người rất lười thành ra siêng được, và cũng không thể nào biến một thằng siêng thành rất lười được. You understand? Cái đó là tự các bạn tự làm để ấy đi. Cái gì mà bạn học writing mà bạn không biết một câu nào hết, sao bạn học writing? Writing con đang yếu lắm nha mình, cực yếu luôn á. Không luyện mà tiêu á. Viết luôn câu ra, tập đâu. Rồi mang cả đống như vậy nó không lấy một cuốn ra nó viết nữa. Cái gì vậy nói vậy? Hả? Gặp thêm. Có tập tiếng Anh không? Yes or no? Yes. Viết lấy viết cho đẹp đi không? Sao mỗi người nó viết trang khác nhau mà? Là sao? Guys, you need to prepare your own notebooks for this, okay? Every time you need to write something, you only write in one notebook. And when I mark or I give any feedback for you, then you can read it, recheck that at home. You cannot just write something here and then and there and then you... Mình cứ viết vô trong tập đi, sao viết cái đó mà mờ vậy, rồi sao đọc, sao thấy? Sao không thấy được vậy? Tôi thấy không? Yes or no? Can you see it? Cái gì? Cái công phu của mấy đứa như vậy làm sao giáo viên mà phát hiện nó có mà nó viết mờ cho bàn, nó đi cọc dê cũng chẳng biết nữa. Quá không biết. Vì bởi vậy viết ra đàng hoàng các bạn luyện cho nó đàng hoàng vô, cho nó pro lên. Viết đàng hoàng vô, đặt để tâm tư vô cái câu văn của mình cho nó hay hơn. Gì đâu phải là starter xong mà I like football, I don't like football, trời ơi.
Dẫn là giống ví dụ.
Mình đang học từng câu văn nó giống như Việt Nam thôi, học câu văn mình biết cho nó truyền cảm chứ. Đi học một cuốn tập thôi, chuẩn bị một cuốn tập riêng, chuyên học tiếng Anh thôi. Lấy ra anh thắng ông được giải gì không?
Dạ không. Còn Luyện có 2 ngày mà thi với cái lớp Luyện từ hè xong rồi đó.
Mới vô là nó loại luôn nè. Mới vô nãy mình chọn thì nó loại luôn nè.
Nó ăn đồ nó vô chát.
Hả?
Nó ăn đồ nó vô chát. Ra đó con đi ra dự bị cho nó vô nó lọt chát.
Mới đã mình chọn bị loại luôn. Được lâu lâu cái vô được. At least you need to write something like in exercise 13, okay? Some sentences like that at least. Or you can write even better than that, okay? But not less than that, not worse than that. All right, guys. All right, that's it for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay.